Welcome to Chasing That High. Loose ends, Katt Williams, and Black Americans. Yo, let me tell y'all something right now. I watched the Katt Williams interview off and on all day, just to keep up with what's keeping up. And the music industry is a place where you have to be a gangster to be involved. You have to be a certain type of individual that's willing to do anything at all costs to make it. Because let's be frank, not too many people make it. Nobody makes it. You have a peak, you have a valley, and then you're done. The only group from my childhood that's still getting it in on a big stage is probably Metallica. They still do it 100,000, 200,000 tours, craziness in the rain, sleet, snow, across the globe. You know what I'm saying? I worked in the music industry for 25 years. And I left it because I'm not built for it. I don't have that type of mindset to be involved with it. Now, you want to be a rapper, an actor, write books, make movies. You ain't built for it. 99% of y'all just ain't built for it. Now, you can still create your movies. You can still do your little podcasts like me. I talk to every night. I get on here and I just talk to myself. Because I do it because I love it. Because I have a very stressful day. And this is like my way of venting out into the world. And nobody really hears it. But I don't give a fuck. I just love doing it. And what I mean by being a gangster in the music industry is when you backstage 300 to 400 deep, right? And niggas start to set the table, right? You have to be gangster enough to say, nah, man, I'm good. I'm gonna eat with my hands. I'm here for you in the back, but I'm gonna eat with my hands. When you see people start eating at the table, and then after they done, they're looking to hand off the utensils. I'm like, nah, man, I'm not a butler. I'm not a maid. I'm good. You got to understand when you get into the entertainment business, there are two types of people. There's gangsters and wannabes. I was a gangster. I was in that business. I didn't do anything that would jeopardize my morale. And niggas knew that. Niggas be like, nah, man. He ain't gonna help you dig the ditch, bro. I'm just not. That's not who I am. That's not how I was raised. And the funny thing about this is, a lot of people want to be that person. Chasing that high. 1924. My position's a little shaky, but you know what it is. We chasing that high. Right? We chasing that high. But I listened to Katt Williams and I was like, man, He was on one. He was saying some crazy shit. A lot of it factual. A lot of it opinion. He got receipts for everything. So he could do that. He's in the industry. Man, I've been in some crazy situations, man. I remember one time I'm in the studio and the doorbell rings and I can see over the doorbell that it's a white dude. So I say, yo, go answer the door. So I go answer the door. White dude comes in. He's like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. Just graduated from, what's that school in Boston? The fucking music school. Berkeley. I just graduated from Berkeley and I'm here. I want to know, how do you guys sync SMPTE time code? Because we're working on a project and we can't sync SMPTE time code. Let me go back. So when I open up the door, I'm like, hi, my name is blah, blah, blah. I'm the assistant engineer. How can I help you? And he goes, oh, you're the perfect guy I want to talk to. Right? So while they're in the studio, they're watching this on the camera. And as we're walking back to Studio A, he's just asking me about SMPTE time code. If you understand back in the day how shit was recorded, you had to stripe the 2-inch tape with SMPTE time code. This is how the beat machines, the MPC 3000, this is how we talk. This is how shit gets flied in. This is how samples know where the address to go. So I'm talking to him. And then he's talking about they use the Shure M57. And at that point, he's quizzing me. And I'm like, oh yeah, the Shure M57, that microphone was used on Michael Jackson's Beat It. Or one of his albums. One of his albums was recorded on the Shure M57. And then I broke down, yeah, they went through the Neve, blah, 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 2 tech, blah, 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 2-inch tape, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just giving him the rundown. So we go into the studio now. Now finally we make it back to the studio. He's just looking around. Boom, boom, boom. Looking around, looking around, looking around, looking around. Asking a lot of stupid questions. And then he's there for about maybe half hour. From the time I open up the door to I take him around the studio. Because they're like, yo, show him the studio. So I show him the studio, show him the production facility where the beats are made. Because what happens is usually on that level, the producers are in another room. They're making the beats in another room. Once the beat is done, they come in, I fly that bitch. Once that shit is flown, then we ready to record. So I show them the production facility, vocal booth, right? Our vocal booth is ice cold. We called our vocal booth the igloo. It was freezing cold, man. It was like 0 below 0 in that vocal booth. And then he left. And heads were like, yeah, man, that was a Fed. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, man, he was just coming to the studio to check it out. At that point, I knew that I was in the wrong environment. But I went to school for sound recording. And the only reason I went to school for sound recording because my mom forced me to go to college. She's like, you ain't gonna sit here in the basement doing nothing. So then I went to school to become a sound engineer. And I just wanted to be a sound engineer. Well, not really. I really want to be an orthopedic surgeon, but sound engineer was the second option. Before that, I went out to LA because I was going to move out to LA. And I was working with my man Al. He did Jaws, Second Team. He did, what was that movie? Is it Hustlers? He did Black Rain. He did some big movies out in LA. And I worked with him on a film out in Boston, George's Auto. And then I flew out to LA because I was like, yo, I want to get into this. You know what I'm saying? And there was a young kid there. Well, we were both young. I was like 18. I was like 20 something, maybe 24. He's 24. And we back. And this white dude pulls up, we in the back, and he pulls out a bowl and he's like, yeah, man, take your head out of this bowl because me and Bobby D smoked out of this bowl once. So I'm like, oh shit, LA's crazy. And then we got into a conversation. He's like, yo, you coming out here? What you gonna do? And I said, yeah. He goes, I just want to give you a heads up. Everybody's gay or on coke. I was like, well, I'm not gay and I don't do coke. But he was just priming me for what I'm going to be able to face out there. What I don't like to see is, in the entertainment business, is people bashing it. Because remember, the only person that really needs your love is God. Satan doesn't need you in his army. A lot of people think that Satan is out running around trying to recruit souls. Nah. Satan only wants the best. God takes everyone. Bums, hookers. God takes everyone. God takes all the lowlifes. Takes them all. Satan only takes the elite. Because only the elite can work for Satan. Satan doesn't need your fucking love. Ever. Because there's a million other people lining up outside his door that are more talented than you. They're more talented than you. Satan only picks the elite. And that's that. So going into this business, you got to understand that. And I've been in some crazy situations, man. Favorite rappers tied up. Your favorite reggae artists taking off their shoes and running as utensils is being pulled out. And I'm just there watching this shit like, yo, this is not what I signed up for. So I left. And then I went corporate. Went over to Clear Channel. And that was worse than street shit. Because that was organized crime. It takes a special individual to work in that business. And I've been everywhere, man. Been to all the hoods. All the hoods, man. Been everywhere. Slept in cars in Kingston. Slept in cars, Kingston, Jamaica. Slept in cars in Mabay. Slept in cars in Yonkers. Slept in cars in Long Island. Slept in cars in Brooklyn. Slept in cars in the Bronx. And I ain't talking about Brooklyn right now. I'm talking when Brooklyn was Brooklyn. Because I was chasing that high. Was chasing that fucking high, man. Because at the end of the day, there's really no money in it. There's no money in it. But the perks are crazy. Fresh haircut every day. My man gets a haircut once a week or every 4 days. I got a lineup every other day. To the point, I got so many lineups working in the industry, I don't even get a haircut anymore. I'm just tired of getting a haircut. Going into stores like, yo, I need that in a 12, that in a size 42, because you have to have the big old baggy pants like a monkey. Yeah, give me that fucking 10X shirt. Look like I'm wearing a dress. Shit was crazy. Yeah, man, give me that platinum chain that fucking hangs down past my nuts. Yeah, I need all them fitted hats. The perks are crazy. I left that, and that's when I started BobbyShakes.com. Because I didn't like how hip-hop was moving. And I got out of it. I don't have any regrets, Because I seen the greatest rappers ever is Jay-Z and Kanye West. And I was riding shotgun with Damon Dash. So I seen the evolution. You know, I was there when they were like, nah, we're not giving you a tour. And these dudes sold out Madison Square Garden like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 nights in a row. Then the record label got behind them. And then that's it, man. That's Murder, She Fucking Wrote. So I appreciate working at the Source magazine. I appreciate being on the street team, pushing Holla Holla and It's a Hard Knock Life and DMX and Def Jam 2000s and all of that, and then going over to Clear Channel where I just got hired without an interview. I appreciate that experience. But because the way I was brought up from my mom and my dad, I knew that I couldn't go there and fuck my grandfather's name up. I couldn't go there and fuck up my grandmother's name. I couldn't go there and fuck up my grandmother's name. I couldn't go there and fuck up my grandfather's name. I couldn't go for there and fuck up my great-great-grandmother's name. My other great-great-grandmother. You know what I'm saying? There's this chain of hierarchy where my bloodline's coming from. So I had to keep it gully. And there's a lot of times shit gets out of control quickly. You saw the Migos shit. Motherfuckers playing dice. Next thing you know, somebody's dead. That's 24/7 in that game. Rolling dice, blah, blah, blah. Little disrespect. Utensils come out. Table gets set. Here comes the first course meal. Niggas just skip the entree. I mean the appetizer. Straight to the entree. Because you're dealing with the class of people that's not that educated. Because you need muscle to move. One of my OGs was with me when I was doing the reggae shit, and he's like, yo, y'all in these places without guns? I'm like, yeah, I mean, we're music people. He was scared, and he's an OG. He gets it in, and he's terrified of the situations that we are in as young bloods trying to make it in the reggae game. He's like, yo, y'all are bugging. Y'all should be in here with fucking bulletproof helmets on. Y'all just here ignorantly just in the trap. Did 25 years in the trap, man. It's fucking crazy. So just be very wary of what you get yourself involved in. And what Katt Williams said, you heard what he said. He made it this far with a virgin asshole. Crazy. Pause. All right, man. Let's move on to this right here. And this is something that I want us to stop doing. And this piece of Market Mondays inspired me to come on real quick and drop a little, drop some shit before, because I got to figure out how to fucking set up the Curdy board to waterproof my bathroom. I got to do that tomorrow. I got to figure that shit out. So I just wanted to come on here. Mic's a little loud. I should do the show without headphones, but I can't. These gaming headphones is trash. They be feeding back. As an audio engineer, I should have better headphones. Yeah, I want to, I got to figure out how to waterproof my bathroom. I got to do that shit tomorrow. So I ain't going to be in here long. I know last time I was on here for about an hour, but I just want to touch on a couple of points on Black Americans. I just don't think that Black Americans understand how they're the most iconic human beings on the fucking planet. And to hear Cameron say this, I didn't hear it. This is secondhand from these brothers. Cameron is a G, right? Cameron was walking in the hallways, right? Walking in the hallways, found an empty closet with promo shit, cleaned out the closet, and turned to a Dipset office. Now he's got an office. Who fucking does that? Man, you in Def Jams, you in these hallways of these labels, man. You fucking... A lot of y'all don't even get to go upstairs. So he's a G. He's iconic himself. But I don't think he understands his influence on black culture worldwide. I don't think a lot of black artists understand that shit. I don't think a lot of black people understand that shit in the entertainment space. Real quick, man, before I go into this video, man. We out in Switzerland. I'm an English citizen. So when I go to Europe, I get the welcome home shit. Straight through customs. They don't check my bags, nothing. Because that's my home. All of Europe is my home. France, Italy, Greece, Spain. That's my yard. Right? With my cousins and them. They're Jamaican. You know what Jamaicans do, right? Usually carrying weed, carrying guns. So they get the whole fucking bullshit. So they tied up. So I fly through customs, flash my English passport, and I go to the promoter that's picking us up. And I walk up to the white dude with dreads. We in Switzerland. And I go, yo, man, what up, man? How you feeling? And he just stares at me. I say, yo, what's up going on, man? He just stares at me. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm in this shitty ass fucking country and nobody speaks English? This is gonna be a long fucking tour out here. You don't speak English. So we just staring at each other. At this point, I just gave up. Like, he don't speak English. I don't speak whatever the fuck he speaks. So I'm good. I just put my fucking head down. And it's just an uncomfortable silence. Right? Our cousins finally cleared customs and walk up to the white dude. I was like, yo, wagwan my youth. And the dude started to speak patois back to my cousin and my man Specialist, the artist that we were there on tour with. They're speaking patois back and forth like this dude is from Jamaica. So I turned to him and I'm all like, yo, wagwan. And he goes, wagwan. And I'm all like, you don't speak English, bro? He's like, I don't really understand it still, so me just there a whole vibe. That's what this dude said to me. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. This dude is in Switzerland called One Drop. Doesn't really speak English, but he understands patois from a country across the fucking map. If that doesn't explain the influence and power of black culture, I don't know what it is. I'm in Germany. Same exact shit. These dudes are all speaking patois. They got the dreads. They got the hand-rolled blunts. Because back then, weed in Switzerland was basically how it is right now in America, right? Where you could smoke it. It's not illegal. You could smoke it. You could buy it. You could smoke it outside. You just can't be a pain in the ass with it, right? If you're smoking, if you're holding a little vibe, you can hold a little vibe. You can't be running around, Zurich, blowing smoke in police officers' faces. But, if a cop rolls by, you just put, you cuff it and you put it down and you just show respect and the cop will just keep on moving. So that was the vibe out there. That shows you the extent of how influential a people we are. Another thing, we went down to Jamaica to cover Sting. My whole life, the pinnacle of my career was to shoot Sting. Sting is the best concert on the planet. You have all these reggae artists. You have mad band changes. It's fucking insane. Every reggae artist got its own band, and they do a band change right in front of you. And reggae's a whole shebang. Drummer, bass, keyboard, horn section. It's fucking crazy. Everybody's got like 13 people on stage. And they do these band changes real quick. So that was like the pinnacle of my career. Where the fuck am I going with that? Oh, man, I just lost my train of thought. Thinking about that weed from fucking Switzerland. Oh, yeah. I got it. Crazy. That's why you got to write this shit down. That's why you got to have a script. You can't just go off the top of the head like me, right? Because as you get older, you forget shit. All right, so we out there. So then we go, the whole build up to Sting. We go to Stone Love headquarters. And we down Stone headquarters, Hennessy, there's Shaggy, Bounty, there's everybody. And we down there interviewing everybody because everybody knows what we do. Everybody knows, like, we controlled the music. We controlled the reggae industry from Boston for fucking 25 years. Y'all know that. We're the big fish in reggae. Big fucking fish. So we down in Mass Camp and we chilling. Boom, boom, boom. Hennessy is rolling. Blah, blah, blah. We at Stone Love headquarters. After Stone headquarters, we're like, yo, let's go uptown. Right? Because we in the ghetto. We're like, yo, let's go uptown Kingston and check a little vibe out. So we go to this club. And I remember this shit like this was yesterday, man. We in the club and the Jamaicans in the club in the VIP section is drinking wine. I've never seen that shit before in my fucking life. I've been everywhere. I've been every popping club in this country. Never been to Vegas. I've been everywhere. I've never seen anybody drinking wine in the VIP section. And they're listening to fucking hip hop. And the place is fucking jumping. I'm like, what the fuck? We just came from Stone Love headquarters. People beating the zinc. Dub plates, tune. Tune is just flying. And everybody did it. And everybody just holding a corner and just rocking. Clocks. And everything. We go uptown Kingston. And at that year we went down to Sting, Popcorn is just running shit. Because Vybz Kartel just got locked up. So, Gaza's doing his thing. And Poppy was the fucking next in line to take on that shit. Because actually at Sting, we went on stage with Poppy. I was covering in the photo booth, but when Poppy rolled on, we all rolled on. Me, J. Cool, fucking Genius. It was fucking crazy. We on stage at Sting. Good morning. Crazy. Just crazy. Popcorn is busting the place right now. And I remember this like fucking yesterday. These kids in the club know word for word every hip hop song the DJ's playing. The minute he played a popcorn song inside the club in Jamaica, uptown Kingston, everybody in the club like sat down. They sat down. I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta get the fuck out of here. That goes to show the influence and reach of Black American culture. When I go to England, people are talking like they from the Bronx. Like, dude, you're from West Bedford, whatever. From fucking Leeds. The only York you know, the only New York you know is York. You're from the original York. The only Boston you know is Boston. You don't know Boston. You don't know New York. You don't know fucking Philly. You don't know LA. You don't know Miami. What are you talking about? And this is when the internet was young. There was no social media back then. Are you from Bristol? Shout out to Bristol. What the fuck you know about Tupac? But the influence is just so big and so captivating. Check this out right here. I'm going to get banned for this, but listen to this bullshit. Right? This is where dance hall's going right now. Trap hall. This is reggae.
Yo, Tarek.
This is dance hall. This ain't rhythm driven. Listen to this shit. Your influence and reach is like a virus. Let's get into this video, man, because I want to keep this shit short.
Must be used for informational purposes only. It's very important to do your own analysis before making any investment based on your own personal circumstances. You should take independent financial advice from a professional in connection with, or independently research and verify any information that you find on our show and wish to rely upon, whether for the purpose of making an investment decision or otherwise. This is a message brought to you by the good brothers at Earn Your Leisure and the good brothers.
See, this is probably why I speak to myself every night. So I should have the fucking part of the video queued up. Here we go.
So and I actually have the shirt on as well. So Cam had a thing that went pretty viral a couple of days ago where he said that
What Killer say?
He said that he doesn't really like the term African American. He would prefer to be called a Black American. And then he proceeded to say the reason why he feels like that is because Africans don't really rock with Black people in America too much, and a variety of other things. And so I feel like that's a good topic to talk about because we just came back from Ghana. So yeah, I think that Cameron is one of the greatest rappers ever, and somebody that, you know, is a cultural icon for sure, and doing a tremendous job.
We doing a sandwich.
Let me tell you something right now. And I don't think Cameron understands this because Black Americans are so consumed with like where they from. I guarantee you, I worked in the music industry for 25 years. You can't tell me nothing about the fucking business. You can't tell me nothing about the fucking business. I guarantee you that Cameron is bigger in Africa than he is in fucking New York City. I'll tell that shit right now.
Solid compliment. Okay, go ahead. You're doing good.
And I listened to the whole thing in totality, and you know, I don't think that he was wrong in a variety of different things that he said, but there's a narrative out there that I think is extremely detrimental when it comes to the continent of Africa, as opposed to, you know, saying like, you know, well, Africans don't really rock with black people, or Africans ain't really welcome to black people. And the majority of people that have said this have never been to Africa. So I just feel like it's not really beneficial because regardless how you feel about it, whether you think you came from Africa or you're a Native American or whatever, that's a different conversation. But there's a lot of opportunities in Africa, and people, everybody that we met was very welcoming.
Yes.
Not only welcoming as far as hospitality, but also welcoming as far as entrepreneurship. Like saying, yeah, we will welcome you to do business here. Like, it's needed. Even Akon has said that before, as far as like, Americans have certain business acumen and education and resources.
Yeah, but you can go and check that shit out. Earn your leisure. I love these brothers. This is real black culture right here. Real black culture is this. Because hip hop demographic is marketed to 12 to 18-year-old white girls. That's just the facts. Can't tell me nothing. I work for fucking Clear Channel. I brainwash you to thinking Biggie's great. That's what's going to be on my fucking tombstone. I brainwashed you into thinking Master P was amazing. I brainwashed you into thinking Holla Holla was the biggest record ever. It's pretty sad when a black man says that. And I got a lot of white friends. I got a lot of white friends that are white supremacists. Just, I lived a fucking crazy life. And they be burning crosses and saying all type of bullshit. But if you pull them aside, they're like, I'm Irish American. I'm Italian American. I'm Greek American. These are the same motherfuckers that are storming the Capitol building to fight for the Constitution and believe that the election was stolen. But if you pull them one side, they're like, I'm Irish American. And these are the people that is willing to die for the Constitution. I live in Boston. Irish American people out here wear that shit like a coat of honor. They're Irish American. They're for the movement of the freeing of Northern Ireland. How the fuck you worried about Northern Ireland when you're living in Charlestown? How the fuck are you an Italian living in fucking East Boston? When's the last time you've been to Italy? Yes, white people are American, and they wear that badge with honor. But they add the adjective before that American all day, every day. I'm Irish American. I'm Greek American. Let me tell you something right now, man. And this may be controversial, but I don't give a fuck. Because I'm on my own fucking platform. I can say whatever the fuck I want because I got my money in the fucking streets. to be black is amazing. Fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing. You have white people from fucking Denmark and fucking Holland and England that be like, I'm African. How the fuck are you African? What part of Africa do you come from? You can't tell a white person in South Africa that he ain't African. He's so African to the point that he doesn't think you're African and you're black. I bumped into those people. Because I understand the brogue. I remember one time where I was at some party and some dude was talking. I understand this brogue. Somebody, oh, where you from? Australia? He's like, no, South Africa. I'm African. I put my drink down on the table. I said, bro, you're not fucking African. You can tell that to all the niggas in here, but you can't tell me that bullshit. What part of you is fucking African? What part of your brunette hair is fucking African, bro? And this is a white dude. He's like, no, I'm African. But you ain't fucking African. This is a problem in our community. This is a huge problem in our community. Elon Musk probably thinks he's more African than fucking Cameron. What do we do? I only talk real shit over dope ass fucking beats because this is a flight test. There are white people on this planet who claim they are African, and this black dude says he's just black American. Yeah, you're black American. But you got the tint on you, bro. You know the rule. One drop of black blood fucks the whole batch up. Because when I look at you, you black. When you go to Brazil, the real Brazilians are black. When you go to Mexico, the real Mexicans are black. What the fuck you talking about? When you go to Sicily. When you go to, I'm thinking about Sicilian pizza right now. When you go to Sicily, when you go to Italy, the niggas who tan good, they black. I have a Sicilian friend who's like, yo, you need to buy land in Sicily because they're giving away land in Sicily for dirt cheap, and you be home and you be close to home. He knows I'm born in England. He knows my parents are Jamaican. You hear what he said to me? You should buy land in Sicily because you could be close to home. What part of my black ass is English? My parents just listened to some Marvin Gaye or John Holtz and had me over there. These two people, these two Jamaicans messing around had me in England. It was like, man, that's a good idea. Let's make another one 3 years later. A Sicilian dude said to me, like, yo, bro, buy land in Sicily. They're giving away land for free, or almost free, because you'll be close to home. And this is a dude that's known me for over 20 years. He knows rice and peas must cook on Sunday. Home. Africa is my home. And that's it. You gotta understand this, man. I'm the reggae fucking genius. I'm the man when it comes to reggae. My Jamaican family didn't really fuck with that idea. I had dreads. They're like, yo, you need a haircut. Maybe the reason why Africans don't fuck with you and Jamaicans and Haitians don't fuck with you, because we come from a place where education is very important and entrepreneurship is very important. We come from a place where we don't call each other nigga. I don't know how Jamaica is now because it's ruined because of this hip hop bullshit. But when I was doing reggae, if you in Kingston and be like, yo, my nigga, get me that, you might get shot, bro. Niggas ain't having that. We use that word so freely here in America, nigga. Black people in the world don't fuck with that word. And that word has no negative impact on their life. Because they're in a black country. Black president, black models, black TV anchors, black billionaires, black just greatness. Just black greatness. Capleton's got a song, Who You Calling Nigga? What do you think, I'm Tupac or Jigga? That's Tupac and Jiggy and Jay-Z talk, nigga. That's Cameron talk, nigga. That's black American shit, nigga. But their influence across the world has made that word a term of endearment. Maybe Africans look at that word and be like, why would you call yourself that? Why is your pants sagging? Why are you a Mickey Mouse character for the white man? Where is your sense of pride of being an African? Maybe that's the reason why they don't fuck with you. My family didn't really fuck with me with the reggae shit. Like, oh man, like you're a smart kid. Like, what the fuck you doing in Kingston? Huh? What the fuck you doing in Kingston? In the fucking ghettos. With guys smoking weed. Like, what are you doing? You don't want to be a doctor or a lawyer or an attorney? You don't want to invest in stocks? Like, well, what the fuck are you doing? There's this narrative in America where black people like black excellence and all of this bullshit. I be looking at when I hear black people say like black excellence, I'm like, these motherfuckers are crazy. Black excellence? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is black excellence? When you know, and I don't want to shit on the Jesus people, when you know that there's a fossil that dates back 3 million years. There's also ancient scriptures that date us back 25 million years. from 3 million to 25 million years, black people's been walking this fucking earth. We've been walking this fucking earth. A lot of y'all think that, Jesus made us 3,000 years ago. 3,000 years ago, we were the fucking chosen people. Jesus died on the cross for our sins. Wait for Jesus to come back. So funny. I got this book on my desk. I should call it says Little Feminists, so I should call it Little Killers. That's another topic. Cleopatra was the queen of the Nile and said girls rule. Cleopatra invented the one God system. The Romans and the Greeks ran with it. The Egyptians, what everybody call technically advanced, they got most of their technology down the Nile. Yo, Hartmore, what's going on, baby? I say welcome to the Chizzy. You understand me? When we talk about how great the pyramids are, dark-skinned Africans were doing that shit, built the blueprint for the Egyptians to take up the Nile to where they at. When we talk about mathematics, that's invented in Africa. How could you not want to be a piece of that legacy? How could you not want to be part of that fucking legacy? There's temples built all over the world that align with the fucking stars. You go down to Mexico, there's African sculptures there. Big lips and big noses. Why would you not want to be a part of that legacy? White people want to be part of that legacy. That's why they savagely treated black people like shit in South Africa, because they want to be part of that legacy. White people want to be a part of that legacy, and this black man doesn't. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. But we're not even gonna get into the whole Israel-Hamas thing. It's way above my fucking pay grade. Benjamin Netanyahu, some say he's involved in the killing of 20,000 people in fucking Gaza, with 2 million people displaced, said once they build Israel, that is where the black Jews will now have a home to come to. There's more Jews in Ethiopia and Africa than anywhere in the fucking world. Benjamin Netanyahu, or people are calling the architect of genocide in Palestine, wants to have Israel have a connection with Africa. And this black man says he want no part of it. Yo, this is mad off topic, but I make music and I'm trying to get some opinions. If you'd like to be down, take a listen if you would mean. Nah, if you make good beats, man. If you make good beats, send the beats over. Let me type my email address in, man. Yeah, if you got beats, send the beats over. I'm a rapper. Oh, Jesus Christ. Man, I haven't been in the business in 100 years, man. My man said I'm a rapper. Yo, you get my email address? Do you see my email address? Do you see my email address in the chat? My man said he's a rapper too. God bless you. "25 years in the business, man. I still get, yo, here's my demo." Just crazy. Shit's so fucking crazy. Yeah, man. BobbyShakes@gmail. BOBBYSHAKES@gmail.com. Send me your fucking mixtape, bro. Do you see my do you see my my email in chat? All right, let me hear it again. BobbyShakes@gmail.com. You see it now? BOBBYSHAKES@gmail.com. But what I'll do is I'll go in the kick. Got it. There you go. Yeah, man. Send over your demo. We'll take a listen to it. But anyway, man. Yeah, man. Send over your music, man. We'll listen to it. If it's good, we'll play it on fucking stream. It better not be no, I shoot black people and I sell fucking drugs and I'm gonna fuck this bitch and that bitch. I'm done with it. But if it's good music, man, we always promote good, positive music. Always promote good, positive music. Send me over email right now. You got an email? You got my email? Send me something right now, man. We'll play it on stream. But back to the regularly scheduled program. People are calling Benjamin Netanyahu an occupier, a genocide warmonger. In his own words, said he's building Israel so the African Jews could come home. And he wants to work and build and be a partner with Africa. And this black dummy wants nothing to do with it. Ridiculous. You can't even make this shit up. You can't even make this shit fucking up. Yo, man, you better not send me no bullshit to my email, some fucking porn site shit. Let me see what's going on here. Inbox. I don't see you here, bro. Let me refresh my email. I don't see you here, bro. I don't see email here. Let me see here. Let me refresh the email again. check my social. I don't see it. Yo, you got a YouTube page? Yeah, how do I listen to your music? What do you want, YouTube? Let me see here. Let me copy. Let me go to YouTube. Let me Hotmore. I don't see you. Let me go to IG, Instagram here. This is what we need to do, man. We need to show love to each other, just like how I'm doing it here, man. This is how we need to do it. Are you white? All right, I see you. There's a whole bunch of Hotmores on. Yeah, I'm white. Okay, hold on a second here. Now, I'm not being a dick. I just wanted to. All right, I see you here. There's a lot of Hotmores on the internet. Where's your songs? Is it this one? Yeah, man, that's pretty cool shit. Nah, man, I don't give a fuck about caps, bro. Nah, man, stuff's pretty cool. Let me see here. What else we got here? Here it is. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool, bro. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So there you go. Loose ends. Hotmer. You see his name right there in the chizzy. Go and look him up. It's nice meeting you, bro. Let me go to Kick right here, man. Give you a follow on Kick. Send me a friend request on Kick, man, and then I can add you back. Nah, man, you're good, man. That's what we do, man. We just shed love, man. We just shed love. Let somebody hear your music on the stream. That's what we're here to do. All right, everybody. That was fun. Thank you so much for listening to me vent. I had to get that shit off my chest. I said I was only going to go for 20 minutes. I went for a fucking hour. Yo, man. Hotmore, thank you for coming in. Chat, thanks for coming in. I didn't talk to myself again. I didn't talk to myself tonight. I had somebody with me. Last night I had somebody with me. Shit's growing. One viewer. What did my man Travis Scott say? If you have one fan,